Vlogmas. I was just about to jump into the shower and Rico has come in with a whole load of shopping, and he was just showing me the vegetables that he's bought, and I want to show you them even though I'm in this state. But anyway, Merry Christmas. He was saying to me, he was in Asda doing his shopping, and each one of these bags of vegetables for some strange reason are 15 pence.
15 pence.
How much?
What supermarkets are doing this deal?
Because they were all saying that all the vegetables are so
No, they were
expensive.
saying sprouts were going to be really expensive.
Well, he got sprouts and
30 pence per kilo.
they were 15 pence. So this is a 500 gram bag and it was 15 pence, an absolute bargain. I said to him, now normally Rico and I will argue about the sprouts, about buying too many. I said to him this year, just buy one bag, which is what he normally says to me, like a 500 gram bag. What did Rico buy? 2 bags. And what are you going to say? There's no pleasing me.
I never said that.
There we go. Right. So potatoes were they 15 pence?
No.
Parsnips were 15 pence.
Yeah.
Oh, you should have got more
I
parsnips.
bought 4 bags.
Did you get 4 bags?
There was plenty.
Because we love our parsnips. So that's the parsnips. And how many bags of carrots? 2 bags of carrots. Sprouts, and we're going to have cauliflower cheese as well.
Cauliflower then.
I better get a cauliflower.
Right, now you know what I bought. So you know what
So
else I
okay,
bought.
so we can take off the veg off the off the list.
Take eggs off the list.
Eggs off the list.
There's a dozen in there, that's another dozen.
I know, but everybody
Organic.
eats eggs.
Yes, but the shops will open on Tuesday, for goodness sake, Andri. I bought some cheese.
Some cheese as well. Let me get my pen and tick.
I bought fresh cream.
Okay, I'm going to go up and shower, and I'm not going to keep you waiting any longer for yesterday's footage. I'm going to add the rest of the video from last night, which I didn't have space for. So over to Mimi's unboxing. Right, I'm going to shower. I want to know what's in here. Basically, this was a total surprise for me. So thank you, Mimi, so much. You spoil me, girl. You spoil me, girl. Just check there's no addresses or anything like that. How lucky am I? I mean, there's parcels from my auntie and then a parcel from Australia. Wow. Wow. I did get a notification this morning. Expect a parcel from Parcel Force. And they gave me a time and all that, and because I don't know, but he received an email. But you know how you get all these scam emails? He received an email. He said to me, I think you're going to get a parcel from Mimi. And I was like, not expecting anything, but here we are. So nothing on me. Okay. Wow. Just look at that. It's like Andri. Christmas. Happy Christmas, she says. Oh, there's notes in here, dear Andri, wishing you health, happiness and lots of fun in 2024. Love, Mimi and her husband. I'm not going to say his name just in case. Right. Thread the word. Date 11th of the 12th 2023. Dear Andri, here is your very, very early birthday Christmas gift. I hope you enjoy using it as much as I enjoyed creating it. I simply couldn't resist. Love our interaction, treasure our friendship, and wish you the best in everything always. Love, Mimi. PS, I've included the info card sent with the item that has been personalized just for you. They even wash it. Interesting. Peter and Annie here. Is it Annie? The husband and wife team behind Thread the Word. We are so grateful for choosing our brand. A small business started in 2021 with our love for bespoke, personalized goods. Your review would mean the world to us and would keep us going on our journey. Thread the word, and reviews. Thank you for your support, Peter and Annie. Okay, so that was a card. I have no idea what this is about. There we go. There we go. But I'm intrigued. I'm very much... For the person that doesn't eat sugar, guess what is laid on top of this box, people? The excitement is unreal. People, look, what is that? Tim Tam time. Got Colacassi, which is taro root. I've got kohlrabies. I've got Tim Tams. I've got melamacarona. I've got lucumia. I've got flaones. I've got gulu. I've got it all, people. I've got it all. Oh wow, 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 wow. You know I'm going to indulge in a Tim Tam. The grandchildren are all coming, so I guess I'm going to be putting this Christmas Eve, giving them all a Tim Tam. Look at this, beautifully wrapped. What have we got here? So, this is my Christmas and birthday gift. Wow. 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 Oh, wow. What does it say? Hello, I have arrived, knitted for you with love. Thread the word. To cry. I want to cry because I think this goes back to my Hermes blanket thing, and said if it had an A on it. Gobsmacked. Wow. 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 Do you remember I said, and I was going, no to the Hermes blanket, no to the Hermes blanket, and I was like, maybe if it's got an, oh my god. Did you all see the Hermes? I'm going to link that video below, and maybe commented on it, because, is this recording? Yes, because she's got the Hermes blanket, and it's got an H on it, and H is very significant for them, the H. And I said, I totally get it, because it's significant to you. And, you know, I was just saying, but this is special, people. This, oh my god. People, it even smells nice. Actually smells nice. How amazing is this? Oh, wow. What an amazing day. The 20th of December is just an amazing day. I'm just blessed. I'm blessed with friends. I'm blessed with family. I mean, look, all these gifts that I got today. I honestly, I'm trying to think where I'm going to put it. I'm going to wear it. And I'm actually roasting at the moment. People. People. Who needs a maze when you've got threads with an A, people? That's it. I got my blankie, or my throw, or my whatever I want it to be, and my diffusers to relax me. I'm chilled, people. I'm so chilled. Oh wow. Wow. I need to go and have a wee drink, a wee glass of wine. Mimi, thank you girl, love you girl. I need to, oh my goodness me. So I don't know what to say. Don't know what to say. Don't know what to, I'm overwhelmed today, to be honest. I'm overwhelmed with everything, with all my parcels. That wow. Just a big thank you, Mimi, and I honestly wish for you the miracle of them finding what they need to find to make you better. But I've told you before, you're amazing. Everybody, this is it. The people I choose to have in my life are amazing. Honestly, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mimi. This is absolutely amazing. And my auntie and George, I mean, honestly, right, enough. Have you all done have you all tried the Tim Tam thing? I did it live on YouTube. Might get them all to do it on Christmas Eve, actually. Oh, wow. Wow. So that was last night's unboxing, and as you have just seen, I was totally overwhelmed. I have my blanket right here. That's the cover of it, and I don't know if I can tag them on YouTube, because honestly it smells absolutely beautiful. I absolutely adore it. I love, you know me, I love anything with my initials on it. That's why on my YouTube, my little thing, Mimi Bob thing, is an A. And it's really lovely, and I love the colouring of it as well. Absolutely love the colouring. And I'm thinking, will I put it on my city downstairs? And I'm like, no, I don't want everybody, you know, like and it feels lovely. It's really amazing quality. I really love it. I love the way it looks just sitting here so everybody can see it. It's just my blanket, and it's like, and you know how I get really attached to things, people. So like my mum's blanket is my comfy blanket. It's my special blanket. Sometimes when I really miss her, I go and lie in that room, and I said this recently in one of the vlogs, and I just hold her blanket, and this is my comfort blanket. And I was one of those children, and I actually remember it. My mum quite often reminded me of it. So I was one of those little children that did this. I actually remember, because I was that old. My dad says to me that you're far too old to be sucking your thumb. So I'd always suck my thumb, and in the middle of my blanket, it'd always be the corner with a label on it. I actually remember this, people. We're going back a very long time. So I would hold my blanket, the corner with the, and I even remember the blanket with the label on it, and I would hold it like this. So blankets are always quite significant to me, which is quite ironic considering I'm not into the Hermes blanket, people. But who needs Hermes? Who needs, I mean, people, it's really I love it. Anyway, enough of my blanket. Can you see the A? Can we see the A? Oh gosh. So so that was last night. As promised, I said I was going to put it, so that's it there, and I'm really sorry. Oh, which reminds me, Mimi, you accused me of clickbait. I unboxed, the video was called Christmas Unboxing. It was a Christmas unboxing. It was my auntie's Christmas unboxing. So you accused me of clickbait. Listen, I'm not ashamed of sometimes having clickbait. If I don't have a half decent thumbnail, nobody's gonna click on it, people. Nobody wants to know unless you're unboxing something. So apart from you, my people, I've just been eating kohlrabi, by the way, and I've got myself a wee glass of vino. I've been to Aldi's, but I'll get onto that because I want to read this comment from Mimi. Oh no, clickbait, and then laughing emojis. I cannot wait to see your reaction. You are so loved, and your work with these videos is very much appreciated, darling Andri. I love it. She says, your aunt's unboxings are the highlight of your Vlogmas. Go bus. This is what I wanted to do. Goba is my favourite. I miss making them as I cannot anymore with my weak hands. My mum spoils me still though by always including us when she makes them. We also have vegetarian ones. This is what I wanted to touch on. We also have vegetarian versions eaten when fasting and filled with spinach and chickpeas. I love Goba dipped into plain yogurt. By the way, the grating seeds are pumpkin seeds. I'll be interested to know if Anna has an allergy to seeds originating from vegetables. Okay, now bring on the unboxing. I know it'll be so worth it for your reaction. I hope it is. Right, Anna's allergy. Anna got tested and her allergy is tree nuts. That is her allergy, and it's so bad that she has an EpiPen. It's not just a wee reaction. It's bad. I've seen Anna where she is struggling to breathe. It's awful. It's awful when she gets it, and that was before we actually found out she had an allergy to it. And you know, my house was always full of nuts and things like that because I just love them, and obviously now with Anna we don't have them when she's around. But I don't think she's allergic to peanuts, but you know, Costa and Kerry are just careful anyway. But it's specifically tree nuts like hazelnuts, walnuts, pecan nuts, you know, all the hazelnuts, all those types of things. I think she'd actually be alright with pumpkin seeds and all of that. Right, the Gobes. We have a vegetarian version as well. I absolutely love the vegetarian version, and we use them for fasting, and they are made of mushrooms when we have them. They're made of mushrooms. Honestly, they're lovely. I've never made them. They're actually really quite hard to make. My auntie makes them. The casing made of bulgur wheat, I think it's really hard to make, like thin, because it has to be really thin. George said he's made them before. My George has made them before, but he said he's going to attempt to make them again because when Ruth came round last night to pick up George, you would have seen her in the vlog having a Goba, and he's like, why did you not send me mine over? I said, well, when you come over to pick Georgie up on Friday, i.e. tomorrow, you can get your portion as well. So that's what I wanted to say about the Gobes. People, if you've not tried Gobes, go into a Greek delicatessen and ask for some Gobes. They're filled, the vegetarian type the Greek vegetarian type are made with mushrooms. They're actually vegan, and the ordinary ones are made out of mincemeat, pork mince usually, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, doesn't really matter, whatever you decide to make them with. But that was last night's unboxing. Okay, to today. So I got up this morning, I went and did a half-hour spin class, which was really good. And then normally on a Thursday I go back to do sweat, but I've decided not to go back and do that class for now. I've decided that was the class that I had the carry-on in, and I just removed myself. So I finished my spin class and I just went and worked out myself in the gym, which I thoroughly enjoyed. There's something to be said. It's like going out for a walk. It's like a chill time, and doing that workout actually myself, I haven't done that for a long time. I've been doing classes all the time. So actually just concentrating and being in my own space, just doing my own workout myself, I thoroughly enjoyed it. So that's what I'll be doing from now onwards. And I did half an hour, and yeah, so I did my half an hour spin, then I did half an hour in the gym, which basically consisted of running, the stepper, and I did weights, because people, we need to do weights. Most importantly, especially for women of our age, is maintaining our muscle mass. More important than running and all these high impact cardiovascular exercises, women of our age should be maintaining our muscles for our future, right? Okay. Just saying, people, just saying. So I'm glad I went and did that. So tomorrow Tomorrow in the morning I normally do MetaFit. I won't be doing that. I'll just be doing a circuits class, and I think I'm just going to do a spin class as well, because I'm not doing a spin class on Saturday, and tomorrow's the day. I think that's what's really made me anxious all week, is this speaking to the doctor tomorrow, because I really want closure to my blood tests. I really want, this has been ongoing for far too long with no outcome. Basically, it's the same thing every 4 weeks, every 6 weeks. So I want to discuss this tomorrow with the doctor and put closure to it. I haven't even booked my bloods to donate blood in January, so I've had a notification to donate blood. So I donate blood every, I think it's every 4 months it works out, and so I'm due in January, and I've been notified by the blood people to book my appointment, and I haven't booked it until I discuss it with the doctor, just to confirm that this is not having any effect. Either I actually questioned her when I was in the last time speaking to her, and I said, so could my white blood cells be affected because I donate blood? And she said, well, not as far as I know. But when you're having ongoing tests like this, you're not really supposed to be donating blood anyway. But because I know there's nothing wrong with me, there's nothing wrong with me. I know my body, there's nothing wrong with me. Thank God. Thank God. Right? I'm saying all this now. I'm trying to convince myself, people trying to convince myself. So tomorrow I get the call from the doctor and we can discuss that as well. So I've been to Aldi's and I got the majority of stuff that Rico didn't get from there. We've got less stuff, because Rico's cooking as well now, so he's shopping for the foods that he needs to buy for his catering, and he's ended up really busy. I didn't actually think we were going to be busy this week because everybody's shopping and cooking for Christmas. So like we don't do the cold meals that Rico does, like what we call ready meals, but they are like ready meals, like real food. It's no added skadine in it, people, right? So right. So what he does, he cooks them on a Friday, delivers them on a Saturday, and then people can keep them in the fridge, and they'll keep in the fridge for a good few days anyway, or they can freeze them. So he's cooking tomorrow, Friday, delivering them Saturday, but then we've got, you know, then it's Christmas Eve for us, Sunday, Christmas Day, so we're having to prep for that, prep for this. So it's a bit hectic in that kitchen, people. It's a bit hectic what's going on down there. Have I bored you? I'm telling you about things that I'm sure you're not interested in. I decided today to take my, I just threw that down, it was into my bag. I decided today to take my bag. I've really become lazy with bags because I use Apple Pay all the time. I use either my watch or my phone to pay things, and I've really become lazy, and I thought enough. And then I end up carrying things. I thought I'm just gonna put my purse and bits and pieces in here, carry this as an everyday, like my everyday bag, and get use out of it. And if I do buy shopping, I've got my big Neverfull, which is currently not got very much in it apart from a receipt from Aldi's, my cosmetic pouch, which is just holding bits and pieces in here, like, you know, the usual stuff. And I moved into my big ZARA wallet. I always used to love a big wallet, and then really got stuck into using this, so I've moved everything back in here. And I've got my wee brolly in there, and I've currently got my keys, and I'm going to be using it, taking it to the gym as well. And in there I struggle with my knees when I take up running. I've been minimising running, but I did do a run today, and I'm going to try and get back into it because I was actually quite a good runner. But I stopped because of my knees, so I always have kind of knee straps in there. So it's an everyday bag. Every day, what do? I go to the gym, so I need my straps in there and a purse and blah blah blah. So that's what I had in that bag. Looks brand spanking new, by the way. I've had that for years and years and years and years, and it still looks brand spanking new. Okay, so that's my bag. That's my bag, people. Also, I went and got my threading done today. I got my eyebrows done. There we go. I thought I'd just go down and get them done today because tomorrow there's too much going on with the doctors and all that, and I thought let's just go get the threading done today. So I got that done, so that's out the way. All that leaves is I'm going to get my hair done Saturday, my nails done Sunday, Christmas Eve. Made a big mistake leaving it to the last minute. Should have got them done before then. But anyway, that's the plan. And then I'm going to look beautiful again. I'm not going to look like greys poking out here and all of that. Anyway, I'm going to look for a question now from It's Only Whoppy. And whilst I'm doing that, people, let's go over into Terry's bedroom. Over to Terry!
Okay, Andri, this is my bedroom. It's one of my favorite rooms in the house. I just love Ruby. These are my 1800s and 1920s handbags. I have Ruby glassware and perfume bottles. Here's my prize Louis Vuitton cosmetic trunk. I did all my needlepoint, and this is hard because I'm doing it with the phone this way, but this is my favorite piece of furniture, is my Philadelphia High Boy, and for some reason it doesn't want to track. And here's a bunch more of my quilts. I've made lots and lots of quilts. This quilt on my bed is quite interesting. In the center of each square I have a different cat, and it took me a long time to find all these different cats, but there's no repeats. There's different cat in each center square. And then I went to Canada. This is a 1890 Three Little Kittens book that they framed up. It's a chromolithograph antique, and on the back side it's framed also, and there's the pages, and you could read the book. Here's a bunch of cat needlepoint pillows. As you can tell, I adore cats. I've always had one, and will always have one. This is us. Here's a copy that was done at one of the Icon shows at Nordstrom's. Here I have a Hermes saddle trunk, and I love that. I could store all kinds of junk in here, and that's the color Rouge-Ache. Here's my beautiful husband. Here's a footstool I use to get in the bed. So I hope you enjoy this.
Did we like her bedroom? Isn't it lovely? Isn't it just so luxurious? And do you know what I really loved when she said the photograph of her beautiful husband? There's my beautiful... Isn't that lovely? Thank you so much, Terry, for sharing that with us. Really and honestly. Oh, let me take my crown off. Let me take my crown off, people. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. It's Only Whoppy's question. Okay, I've decided what question to go with. Not much thought put into it, but you know, my thoughts always come from my heart and not my head, which is not always a good place. She says, what do you think your mum would have thought to your luxury items and the prices of them? Okay, So my mum and dad knew I loved luxury items, and I don't know, my mum wouldn't go out and spend that amount of money on a bag. She just wouldn't do it. Now remember, my dad was a tailor, and he was like a bespoke tailor, okay, made to measure tailor. I've spoken about my dad before, how he would get flown to other countries just to do the measurements. When his clients couldn't come to London, they would fly him over just so he would take the measurements. So my dad was the one that took the measurements and the one that cut the suit. That was my dad's job. So he would measure you for your suit, then he would cut your job. That was luxury for my dad. So if you went and bought a suit from people, say if I came home with a suit from Primark, my dad would crucify me. He would go, "There's a load of rubbish. Look at this, look at the stitching, look at this, look at..." Do you know what I'm like? So my dad was into quality, but it wasn't about having a name, he wasn't into your Gucci's and your Chanel's, but the clienteles that my dad had, that was what they were surrounded with. I remember, I'll tell you a story. Oh, I've gone off on one again. Never mind, I'm going to tell you this story. So my dad used to go to all the hotels in London when the clients used to fly over, come over, and he would go into the hotels to measure them up for their suits and give him so long. You know, honestly, it was a stressful job for my dad, because he would only have so much time to make these made to measure, handmade suits, handmade people. And one day he was going into a hotel, and he says to me, "Come up with me." I was just very, very young, and he says to me, "Come up with me and help me take these things up." So I went up, and as I walked in, and I remember there was like all these shoes. Obviously now I realise they were all designer shoes in their boxes, in their bags. And a naive child, and I went in and I was like, "Look at those shoes." And I was like in awe of the amounts of luxury that was in front of me. I didn't at the time understand that it was designer luxury stuff, but I remember thinking, "Wow, this looks amazing." And then when I was home, and I said to him, I was like, "Oh my goodness, you should see the amount of shoes." But now looking back, I realise it was luxury. So my dad, luxury, you know, he was aware of all of these things and all of that. So, but my mum and dad worked hard for their money, for what they made, and they wouldn't, I don't know, they were, my mum knew, and my mum was alive, my mum and dad were alive when I was buying luxury. In fact, my Burberry bag was money that my mum and dad had given me, and I said that's what I was going to buy, and I was terrified. I was terrified because it's a canvas bag. You've all seen it, but I'll show you it again. Here it is. So it was when Burberry was big and everybody was buying Burberry, and I wanted a Burberry bag, and of course this is canvas, and I was like, oh my god, I was like, oh my goodness, my dad's gonna have a fit because it's not leather and it's gonna be like, it's canvas. He's gonna go, "You spent all that money on this." And I remember maybe making a video years and years and years ago, and was it her husband was gonna go and buy her a bag? She wanted a canvas bag, correct me maybe if I'm wrong, and he says to her, "But it's, no, don't get the canvas one, get the leather one, you know, because old school, why pay all that money for canvas and you buy the leather?" And I laughed at that video because it reminded me so much of my dad, because that's what people would like, old school people like, "Oh, you're paying that for something?" Like, no, you pay it for leather. So my mum knew I was into luxury items, so she wouldn't have said. She would just go, oh. She would just go like, oh my goodness me. You know, she would have a wee, but my mum loved and my dad loved to see me happy, and they knew that's what made me happy, so they wouldn't be, but they wouldn't, like, if I said I want £10,000 to go and buy that bag, they would go, you're crazy, you're mad. No. Do you know what I mean? You know, not that I want. If I said to them that I'm going to go and spend £10,000, no, that's like ridiculous. There's, you know, there's 500, there's 1,000, but not £10,000, people. You know, there's limits. There's limits to what my parents would have accepted, and that's madness. That's pure, utter craziness, waste of money. Okay. But I didn't spend that, so I bought them at the right time. Clever girl I am, you know. Clever girl. Anyway, let's go and do the advent calendar. So, does that answer your question? It's only wallpaper. Tonight's dinner, we have prawns, we have salmon, we have salada, and we have kohlrabi, which I have already been munching on. I just want to show you, right, there's no Lily to be seen here, okay? Oh! What is it? And then she just seems to know we're going to do the advent calendars. Are we going to do them?
Lily first. Where we are? I don't know what we're at. 22?
21.
21. Oh, there it's there.
Right, turn that TV off. Hello, Papa. So it's going to take us all the time until Daddy comes, because he just checks them all. 21, oh, there's 22, there's 24.
It's up here, aren't they? There. Where is it? There. There we go, baby. There we go, sweetheart.
But you're not surprised today? Is it not?
You know what to do. There.
Okay.
She's gone.
21, right there. How fast was I?
Oh, no.
Ooh, what have we got? Champagne truffle.
Oh, that's the one you like.
Well, I don't know if I like it because you ate it the last time.
That's right. See if I eat that one as well, you won't know what it's like.
Right, go.
Me?
Yeah.
Find it for me, please.
21. There.
Ah, brilliant.
What have we got? What is it?
It's in the clear.
Oh, that's for your teeth. And then moi. 21, right there.
Somebody couldn't spell your name.
Ho, ho, ho. That'll be, let me see. That's Raina. She always puts an E. She must have read our card and changed it to an I.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. But who else? Who else used to spell my name with an E? Haha.
Most people spell it with a Y.
Excuse me. I decide how my own name is spelled. So, Rico.
You were right, Raina.
People, I better eat my chocolate before Rico gets at it because he's eating it up. Oh my god, you broke my teeth. Okay, my people, it's time to leave the vlog.
You never opened that one, did you?
I did.
What was it?
I said ho ho ho.
Have you did eat it? Okay.
What is it?
I don't know.
It's a Santa. Who says ho ho? Santa. Okay. Good night, my people. If you would like to see more videos from Moi and us, one here, and if you're not subscribed, it's the A right here. And we'll see you tomorrow.